Hey, look at this. This right here, this is an absolutely beautiful spider. This is the golden orb weaver. And she's called the golden orb weaver because the silk she spins for this beautiful web she has around here is actually golden in color. It doesn't look like, the spider we got back in the States, usually is kind of gray or white in color. And this, I don't know if it shows up on the camera too well, but it's kind of golden. It's very, very beautiful. It's very striking. And she's really, really awesome. It's a very beautiful spider. They get a little bigger than this. It kind of reminds me of the argiopes we have back home. Sometimes people call them banana spiders. The big black and yellow spiders you see in fields in the Midwest. This guy is just absolutely beautiful. She's got these beautiful, calm down, sweetheart. She's got these beautiful little tufts. Come here. Tufts of fur. Like, whew, here she goes up here. She's got these beautiful little tufts of fur on her legs here. Those are so cool. And she's got black and yellow on the legs, and then actually on her back here, it's actually kind of white and yellow. I wish I could get a hold of her. She just doesn't want to come out of her web. Can't say I blame her, right? And I've been looking at these over and over because they're everywhere, all through this forest. There's, every little area where you can get a web in, these guys got webs. They're all over the place. Sometimes you find them stacked on top of each other, like a web, a web, a web, a web, all different spiders. So they're not too territorial with each other, apparently. But actually, what I was looking at is this little thing here. This tiny, tiny little spider in my hand here. I think, whoop, there it goes. I think that might be the male. Because this big thing up here is the female. And this is her boyfriend, I think. I don't know where he went. But it looks just like her, except small and red. And that's, generally the consensus with all spiders is the female is big and scary, like the black widow. The black widow is the big, has the features everybody knows. And the male is teeny, teeny, tiny and almost see-through. And, it looks like it's the same deal with these guys, because he's hanging out right in the web with her. And I don't know if she'd tolerate another female hanging out in her web. Or a baby, even. She's absolutely beautiful. There we go. Look how pretty of a spider that is. Isn't that neat? That is a cool spider. Alright, we're going to put her back in her web here. Let her get back to her business. There you go, sweetheart. Hey guys, check it out, monkeys. They're all over in the trees here. It's the white-faced monkey, the white-faced capuchin. They're pretty cool. There's one right here above me. Oh, he's jumping around. They're pretty cool. Man, they're just gnawing up whatever's growing in these trees, some kind of fruit. There's a couple more down here. I think there's about 4 of them total. And they're just leaping from tree to tree. Man, they're agile in the trees. That's unbelievable. It's like they're flying. They're just going all over the place. It's cool. We're right along the beach here, and there's just this strip of woods that, runs along the beach. It's kind of like rainforest meets the beach, I guess. And we found this troop of monkeys just kind of cruising along through the woods here. Kind of chased after them and tried to get some photos of them, but you can't hardly photograph them. They're flying through these trees. I mean, they don't really seem to pay much heed to us. You can make noises at them, you can do anything you want, and they just kind of ignore people. I guess they see so many people making dumb noises at them that, they just kind of ignore it. That's cool, monkeys. You don't see monkeys every day, right? We don't have those back in the States. That's pretty cool. At least we saw monkeys, huh? Hey guys, check this out. This is a crab we found here on the beach. They're called the Halloween moon crab, or sometimes just the moon crab. They're really cool. You can see where they get their name from. Don't pinch me, don't pinch me. Ow! You can see where they get their name from. They're like bright shiny black on the top, and then they got these like bright orange legs and these bright purple pinches. Looks like something straight out of Halloween Town. It's pretty neat. They're so cool. They're all over the beach here. They just lift up driftwood and rotten logs and everything, and there's a bunch of them underneath them. This one's actually a male. You can tell he's got the one really extremely large pincher as opposed to his smaller pincher here. And man, he's got some power in those pinchers. Wow! He's pinched me a couple times and it hurts. These cats are powerful. This is about as big as they get. They don't get much bigger than this. This is a pretty large one here. He's cool though, isn't he? They actually sell these back in the States as pets. You find them in pet stores and stuff sometimes. They're pretty neat, man. They're just everywhere here in Costa Rica though. It's all over this beach. They're cool. And it's like a big, ow! It's like a big spider or something. He's neat. This one's actually got some missing legs. Don't pinch me in the face. He's got some missing legs here. Looks like 3 of them got broken off. He'll actually grow those back. It's alright. He's kind of like an insect. know, he's a crustacean, but it's kind of like an insect. He'll grow his legs back and everything, no big deal. They lose those. You know, someone probably tried to eat him, or he got in a fight with another crab, because these guys do battle with these big pinchers. But we're going to put him back under his rotten log here and let him go. Hey, check it out, we're right by a creek here. It just flows right out into the ocean. And there's basilisks all over it, man. It's awesome. I've never seen wild basilisks before, so I'll tell you what. We got a net and the basilisk hunt is on. There is no way we're going to catch any of these. I guarantee it. They are so unbelievably fast. But we're going to try. No way. That didn't work. Look, you can't run after him. You can't. Amanda's gonna catch some basilisks here. So we chased these basilisks back and forth across this little creek here for, I don't know, a couple hours. And we haven't even come close to catching one. Not even a little bit close. They're so unbelievably fast. These things, they're so cool. Because when they run away from you, they get right up on their hind legs. They run on their two legs. They got the two legs out in front of them. And man, they fly, I'll tell you. And they actually, they're called the Jesus Christ lizards sometimes. Because what they do is they run across the surface of the water. They get up on those hind legs and they got so much momentum, and they don't weigh anything. They're real wiry and little tiny things. And they actually run across the surface of the water. They can right across the surface. It's pretty cool without sinking in or anything. You know, these are pretty much exclusively water lizards. They're always around water. You really aren't going to find them anywhere except around water. They really like that kind of thing. They're really, really beautiful lizards too. This is the brown basilisk, or the common basilisk. And they've got that pretty white, kind of greenish stripe that goes down their face. And the males are spectacular, man. They're so spectacular. They've got these big crests and sails on their backs and everything. They're really cool. You actually find these in the pet trade a lot. They're pretty easy to care for, and people like them. You know, water lizards are kind of tough sometimes. You gotta change their water a lot, but you actually see these guys in the pet trade a lot. I mean, if you just look in your local pet store, you probably see basilisk in there. They're pretty common. They're so neat. They're everywhere here in Costa Rica. Anywhere you find fresh water, they're going to be hanging around. They like fresh water. And this is a freshwater stream that leads right out into the ocean. And we're right here at the mouth of the stream where it meets the ocean, darting back and forth across this thing. And they're so alert. Their heads are always up and they're always looking around. They're real nervous all the time. They're always kind of fidgety and look real nervous. And before you even see them, they're running. That's how you usually see them, is they're running away from you. So you can't, even with a long net, you can't get anywhere near these guys. They got to make a pretty big mistake to, you know, be able to be caught by me. I mean, man, we've chased them and chased them. We can't catch them for anything. I thought race runners back home were hard to catch. Wow, these things, that's unbelievable. We're gonna get out of here. It's starting to rain now. It rains almost every evening here in Costa Rica. It's the rainy season, so we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. Forget these basilisks. We got some video of them. You guys got to see what they look like. Pretty fun. We're gonna head out of here.